you are also a psychotherapist, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That comes in handy sometimes to the world. You get a different perspective from a mental health care point of view. With that being said, what do you think about the norm therapist as a thing?
I think in a lot of ways it's very different from traditional mental health care. And one of the ways that it's very different is we're not treating mental health. And I know you've said this before, and having been abused doesn't mean that you have a mental health issue. It just means that you've been abused. And those things could absolutely be comorbid, but in a lot of cases, mental health treatment might not be the right treatment for someone who's going through abuse and not a mental health crisis. And having that separation really gives the opportunity for norm therapists to be able to share personal experiences, and having those lived experiences is a big part of what we do with norm therapy. We have a lot of people that come on board and say, I've had these experiences, but I'm not a psychologist. I haven't gone to school for counseling or any sort of mental health field. And our response is always that if you have those experiences in your life where you've experienced either abuse or difficult situations that you can just take and learn from and use it to help others, then that's going to be a big part of what makes a norm therapist. And one of the things that I always say to explain it is, if you broke your leg and someone who had never broken their leg said, how about you try and walk it off, get up and walk it off, I think that'll fix it. That's not going to do anything. And so having someone who's been through perhaps a similar experience or maybe a little bit different, but having some of those same undertones is going to be a lot more meaningful to a victim or survivor than someone who's never experienced it.